Good morning, students. Now I would like to continue from where I had left off in the previous class. It's on the topic Themes of Geography, Part 2. The five-theme organizational approach was superseded by the Geography for Life standards, published by the National Geographic Society under the United States of America, a set of 18 standards promulgated in 1994. However, the five themes continue to be used as an educational approach in many educational outlets, either be in the pre-secondary, higher secondary, senior secondary, schools, colleges, or even in the universities. In the previous class, we had already discussed about the five themes of geography, viz. Location. Location basically pertains to the place where it is located, any spot, any attraction and destination, a site. Its identity is basically manifested through location. Where is it actually located? In which part of the world? In which part of the globe? In which country? In which state? In which region? In area? In city? Town? Then the name of a place, which is always a proper noun, its location, its significance, its attraction, its association with a township, its association with a country, how does it represent a state. All these things we come to know only when we go for a deep analysis upon a topic called place on geography. Next comes human-environment interaction, how people dwelling on the earth, they deal with the environment and vice versa. The movement of people. The movement can be basically for business purposes, for educational purposes, for job purposes, even for leisure, entertainment, pleasure, amusement purposes, and so on and so forth. Movement of people basically can take place in different ways. There can be movement via airways, there can be movement via waterways, there can be movement via roadways as well as railways. Apart from that, another theme of geography is about the region. People need to know about the region in which they are living, the various landscapes, the various physiographic divisions, the geographical features and the characteristics, differ from place to place. So any particular region will have certain features which are pertinent and which pertain to only that particular region and are quite different from the others. Whether the place gets more rainfall or scanty rainfall, whether it lies in the tropical monsoon belt, or is it a rainforest, or is it a desert, or is it a semi-arid dry area, or is it a very cold area like the tundras, or is it a very hot area through which the equator passes. All these facts and features can only be described when we discuss in details about the concept called region, which is one of the premier themes of geography. Next, talking about human-environment interaction. This theme describes how people interact with the environment and how the environment responds with three key concepts. Dependency. Humans depend on the environment. Adaptation. Humans adapt to the environment. Modification. Humans modify the environment. Human beings actually are hardcore dependent upon the environment for their food and shelter and as well as other resources and belongings. People try to adapt to the changing circumstances of the environment and finally are compelled to adopt the environmental changes as their own. People are getting acclimatized from time to time. They're trying to get adapted. The environment changes as per the modifications inserted upon them by the humans. The humans facilitate the environment just to facilitate their own lives and to get the environmental elements into their lives, and for that purpose they modify the environment from time to time. Next comes movement. Movement is the travel of people, goods and ideas from one location to another, or political events. Examples of movement in the USA or in countries like India, the information revolution, the green revolution, the white revolution, the French revolution, immigration issues, etc. New devices such as the airplane facilitates air travel, and the internet allow physical and ideological goods transfer over long distances within a very short interval of time. A person sitting in one corner of the world in far-fetched southern hemisphere town of Dunedin in New Zealand can easily get connected to somebody staying in the northern hemisphere in the westernmost city of Canada under British Columbia called as Vancouver, simply because they're connected via internet. A person's travel from place to place and actions they perform are all considered to be some sort of movement. Next comes region. Regions are areas with distinctive characteristics. Human characteristics such as demographics or politics, and physical characteristics such as climate and vegetation. For example, the USA is a political region because it shares one governmental system. Finally, I would like to conclude by stating that the 5 themes of geography categorically lay stress upon the prime and basic understanding of the subject matter of geography and lays focus on the key areas and concepts which come under the purview of the broader subject matter and its broad-based contents lying deep underneath. Thank you.